Move, dog.
You're watching The Sports Objective, the podcast for Pirates.
You're listening to Martin County Football on The Sports Objective. Tune in all season long as play-by-play voice Dave Richmond and former Williamson High School head coach and Eastern North Carolina legend Harold Robertson bring you all the action. Send us your comments throughout the game on YouTube and Facebook. Follow us on social media at The Sports OBJ on X, at The Sports Objective on Instagram and TikTok. Like and follow our Facebook page and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Now let's go out to the stadium. Here's the voice of Martin County football, Dave Richmond.
To homecoming here at Riverside Martin County football. My name is Dave Richmond along with Coach Harold Robinson. Coach, how are you?
I'm doing fine, David.
All right, technical difficulties. We are in the early part of the first quarter, 10-15 left to go. There was a flag on Martin, looked like offensive pass interference, moves all the ball back and down to the 39-yard line. Martin County trips to the left. There's a pass, a shovel pass. He goes to the left, goes to the right, cut back at the 40, at the 41-yard line, Coach.
Right. It was tripped left and singles right, and it was a throwback to the quarterback.
All right, so second down and 22. In fact, I want to give a shout out to our good buddy Mitchell Griffin on the chain gang, along with us a group of Griffins: Landon Griffin, Wade Griffin, Mike Drew, and Andy Ewer on the far side, the away side, as Martin County has trips to the left again, Coach. Timeout, Martin. By the way, Coach McGill has taken over, looks like head coaching duties, Coach. Found out today Mike's our team coach resigned, retired today.
Yeah. He's retired, and word I get is that he had a mini stroke, and that Asim is the only one that can take over. He's got head coaching experience.
That's right. Coach McGill does a great job. Of course, the athletic director for the whole county. And he's like you. He's taken the team to state championship. So he's got championship experience, and he knows what the middle of the season, and these kids know him. So it's not like a new guy coming in. Coach McGill knows the high school. He knows Martin County. I know his grandfather worked with you, right?
His grandfather worked for my father for 47 years.
Wow. Wow, that is crazy. So the coach has obviously connections with Coach McGill. As we have another, once again, trips to the left. Shotgun formation pass to the 50. And will they give him forward progress? I don't think so. He's going to be at the 47. Yeah, 40. They mark it, spot the ball at the 49-yard line, Coach, of Martin.
Yeah. Dave ran wildcat formation.
Okay.
All the time. 3 plays earlier, and there was pass interference.
All right, they're going to do that again, that wildcat formation. They've got a man in motion to the right. There's a pass, and a little bit short there, Coach, right up the middle, about the 35-yard line, but it was short.
Yeah, it was short, and it hit off the hands of the receiver. But
all right, here we go. 4th down and 14. Looks like the punt team's coming on, Coach, and they'll punt it away to Washington County as a single back is about at the 18-yard line for Washington County. The Panthers coming here tonight. Homecoming, Coach. You coached a few homecomings.
I've coached 31 homecomings, and that was always.
Oh, it's blocked. The punt is blocked, and Washington County back on the ball at the 34-yard line of Martin County. Oh my goodness! We talk about special teams, coach. That's a mistake you can't have.
You can't have mistakes in the kicking game, and it'll beat you every time.
And Washington County always, of course, Plymouth, the Vikings have a legendary tradition of many championships, just like with Williamston. So it's not like this is a team, a cupcake is, I hate to use that term, but they're not an easy team is what I'm trying to say. And you're playing them on homecoming.
Yeah. And Bob Cody was the head coach then there at that time. And we beat him as many times as they beat us. Coach Bob Cody was a great one.
Yes, sir. Like you, a legend there in Plymouth for many years. As Washington County runs to the right, got some yardage. Looks like a first down, coach. On first down, they get another first down. And our buddy Mitch Griffin's going to be moving the chains. Oh, second down and short coming up. I thought he got it, but it looks like about a yard short. Coach, so second down and 1. But, hey, if you're a coach, you'll take 9 yards and what you coach.
Yeah.
First down?
Yeah, you will.
All right. Glad to have you joining us tonight. You're listening to Martin County football here on the Sports Objective. No score. 8 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Thanks for your patience. All right. Snap. And the quarterback keeper is to the right side. And that's going to be definitely a first down and more. By the way, Coach, Jeff Lewis, that class of 88, and Mitchell Griffin, they took my season tickets for the Commanders. And Mitch is we're great friends, one of my best friends. He's a big Bears fan, so you see him all the way to his chest stuck out tonight as Bears beat my Commanders, the Redskins last night. All right, so hopefully we do agree on Martin County football. We do agree on that one, Coach. 7.5 minutes to go in the first quarter, no score. Washington County driving deep as they're down to, it looks like about the 15-yard line. And a slow snap, but back up the middle. Yeah, 5 or 6 yards as that play clock starts counting down that 40 seconds. So, Coach, what do you see?
It's a power play. It's 2 backs leading of the quarterback, and it's an off-tackle power play.
All right, here we go. As have a great game here. If you're just joining us, homecoming 2023. Martin is going to have to stand up big here. 6:47, no score here. Washington County at Riverside High School as Martin County football. And not much there. Defensive adjustments have been made. Coach Ronald Pugh, one of your disciples, had a chance to talk to this week. He was bragging about you, Coach. In fact, he told me a story. I want to get you. He said if a team ever walked out on the field and practiced and they were kind of discombobulated and they didn't have any of the right stuff, that you made them go put all their socks. Everything had to be to the nines.
Yeah. The green jerseys, practice jerseys are white, and they always were, socks were but up, and so that's the way it. And if everybody wore pink, they were all wore pink.
Just had a touchdown as a sweet pass to the left side, Coach. Touchdown, Washington County, 5:46 to go. So put 6 points up on the board for the guest side as Martin County football down a score. And we'll see if they go for 2 or the extra point. The point after touchdown, we'll see for the PAT. Coach, you got that, as we talked about, that block punt set up a nice touchdown for them. And we talked about mistakes. That's one you just can't have. Not to reiterate that or harp on it, but here they go. Looks like they're going for 2, Coach.
Two, going for 2.
All right, change of play as the quarterback goes from Wildcat Oh my goodness, to under center. He did not get it. In fact, he ran in right. It looked like a quarterback keep, and he ran into the wall, Coach.
I don't know what he was running.
It looked like a busted play, maybe.
Yeah, it was a quarterback sneak, David, but it was not a pretty quarterback sneak. They didn't have
the push, right?
3 yards.
Yeah, they didn't. They did not have it. All right, but Washington County gets on the board first, 6-0, 5:46. I'm Dave Richmond, along with Coach Harold Robinson, the North Carolina High School Athletic Association. Harold Robinson, I got a question for you. I'm going to put you on the spot. We're going to be talking about the New Bern High School State Championship strip this week, and it was by the school board. Very controversial. As a coach, as someone with the North Carolina High School Athletic Association, just want to get your thoughts real quick as we're waiting for kickoff.
Well, Q Tucker is executive director, and she follows to a Q, to a T, and they resign as state championships, and the Craven County Board of Education did, and
a lot of unhappy people, Coach.
Yeah, a lot of $38,000 add to the $40 million that they have in the endowment. See, the endowment was supposed to be $3 million. I was on the endowment board.
Very upset there for folks in Craven County, and nice run back for Martin County as they're back up to. It looks like the ball is going to be spotted. Anthony Killebrew, and looks like the ball is going to be spotted now. There we go. They put it down. First down, 39-yard line. Coach, nice field position.
Good field position from Martin County, and against Washington County, it's good field position.
No doubt, Coach. Glad to have you with us. And here we go. Beautiful night here. The house that Harold built, this great stadium. Appreciate you, Coach. And it is nighttime, but we'll see how it goes here. Man in motion, snap, and it looks like a false start. All right, dead ball, false start against the offense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat, first down. First down at 15 coming up. 5:35 if you're just joining us here on YouTube and Facebook. I'm Dave Richmond along with the great one, Harold Robinson. Washington County up 6-0, homecoming 2023. And cheerleaders are awesome tonight, as always. I know they're going to be cheering hard for Martin County football. Marco back up to the line of scrimmage. There's twins to the left. And a nice Shepard with a nice run. The number 2, Jaquavius Shepard, and he's all the way down. Man, all the way down to the 45-yard line, Coach. He's the one that you talked about. The speed he has, we talk about him every week.
Yes, he has great speed, and the quarterback does too. And the quarterback's got great speed.
No doubt. All right. There's a run to the right side once again by number 2, Shepard, Killebrew. There's a lot of guys here on this team, Coach.
I'd give him the right snap.
Hey, by the way, our middle school won again. Beat Edenton, Coach. Again, Coach Floyd, 23 straight. Not to jinx them, Coach. They're 3-0, but as you know, they won 10 games each the last 2 seasons, so 23 straight ball games. Coach Floyd, I'm telling you, man, we gotta hold on to that cat. He's a great coach. Low snap, handoff again, right up the middle. They're going to move the chains, as that should be obviously a first down. Yep, Mitchell Griffin and company over there on that away sidelines. Shepard, you said it. Shepard is amazing, Coach. As man in motion. Killebrew, but oh my goodness, they were all over that. That is a huge loss. A jet sweep, Coach.
A jet sweep is something that Dwayne Kellum could do at Southside. He could. J.J. House ran the jet sweep as good as anybody.
Right.
But he inverted his safety.
All right, here we go. It's second down, 17, Coach, coming up. Just joined us, 3:35 left in the first quarter. Washington County struck first with a touchdown to the left side. If you're looking, Martin County is going this quarter left to right. And here they are, that left side of the field, the hash. Nice wide receiver screen to number 15. And he'll get a little bit on that, about, 3 or 4 yards?
Yeah, about 3 or 4 yards. And they'll have to punt.
Really happy to be with y'all tonight as we have a lot of Martin County fans. The band is awesome. The cheerleaders, just a lot of great things going. And, Coach, the crowd is coming in. We've got a decent crowd of people coming, more and more people coming. And I guess they went to get something to eat at one of the local restaurants, and now they're here.
Yeah. So the sure.
All right, Martin County back, Twins to the left. Back pass. Looks like a pass and an intentional grounding. Is that going to – they're going to throw a flag? But he threw the ball straight down.
There was a man in the area.
Okay.
And so it was obvious that it wasn't.
Well, I'm glad they didn't. Let me be clear. As a fan and an alum, I'm glad they didn't call it. I was just worried that they were. So good for us. 4th down and 13. The punt. Oh, nice punt. It's going to take a Martin County bounce back to the 15. He's running to the right side. That away side for Washington County. He's got daylight, and he could go to the – they got him at the 42 of Martin County. But, boy, that guy's got some speed, Coach. 2:32 left, and you're at the 42 of Martin County. Special teams, a big deal, Coach, and you get short field position here once again. And if you're Ronald Pugh, you're going, man, can you give me some field position? He doesn't have a lot to work with.
Yeah, you got to have special teams.
No doubt about it. As Washington County scored first, there's discussion here on the field, Coach, with the officials as both teams are there at the line of scrimmage. I don't know what they're talking about, but. All right, now the referee backs out there of the line. Again, 2:32 if you're just joining. 6-0 Washington County over Martin County. The Panthers struck first. And here they are again. Shotgun formation. No, Wildcat. Direct snap. He's going to go to the left side. And number 2 for Plymouth, or Washington County, down to the 19. Make that, I'm sorry, the 29-yard line, Coach.
And, a Wildcat, power to the left side, and I would do that again and again and again.
It looks like that Martin County can't stop it tonight, Coach.
No, they can't.
All right, hopefully we can make some defensive adjustments. The disciple of Coach Robinson, Ronald Pugh, a state champion in his own right, and Williamson is the defensive coordinator. All right, back to the line of scrimmage is Washington County, the snap. And, man, Martin County was all over that as they tackled that pass out to the side. Nowhere. Killebrew stopped him there on defense, Coach.
Yes, they did. And there was a screen or bubble screen that Lincoln Riley made famous.
Boy, did he ever. 1:26 left to go in the first quarter. Got a story to tell you in just a second, Coach, that you're going to love. One of your favorite friends was on our show a couple nights ago. Washington County back to the line of scrimmage as a shotgun formation. A low snap, a fumble. Does Martin County have it? We'll see. Looks like Washington County back on it, but Coach, that's so dangerous. You talk about the importance, being that you're an expert, being a high-level football coach. Talk about the importance of that relationship between the center and the quarterback.
It's so important. It's so very important, and they got to get together, and the center ought to point out blocking assignments.
All right, our PA announcer Mike Bennett doing a great job tonight, as always, getting the local crowd a pass and the left side, and it is that caught? It's caught. Aired out to the 2-yard line, Coach, that left side. They scored last time on the left side. They went again with that pass. He jumped up. That receiver is very tall. It looks like he's about 6'2", 6'4". Here, the naked eye here is we're in the press box, but what a catch.
Yeah, it was a great catch. I thought it was interference, but offensive interference, but it wasn't. So that you'll see a power play.
Yeah, they're going to let the clock run out. It's down to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. As you hear that siren, the end of the first quarter. And you have Washington County 6, the Panthers 6, Martin County 0. But hey, if they can have some kind of a defensive stance here, by the way, while we have a chance, Coach, guess who was on our show, Just Another Sports Podcast? One of your dear friends, Rick Smith, was on the podcast on Wednesday night. It was podcast gold, an hour long. For those just joining us, if you know Rick Smith like we do, and Coach is even closer, I'll tell you one thing. If I had a dream team of coaches, those two are on the list. Having the two of them with their knowledge, the years of coaching experience, it's just not fair.
It's not. Rick is a defensive coordinator. That was at Tulane with Tommy Bowden, and he came to East Carolina from the European League and coached the secondary, and then went with Skip to South Florida, and he returned to be our defensive coordinator once Brian Mitchell was fired. So Rick is a good one.
What a legend, and as far as the Pirates show as coach, not a legend with ECU, but also with Williamston here in Martin County football. And I tell you what, we're trying really hard to rebuild what you had built, and not that you never replace legends like yourself, Coach, but now that we have two high schools together, I know it's going to take time. But when you look at, I'm not kidding. I asked our rec director Alan Overby on Tuesday night. We've got 18 kids playing flag. And here we go again as we're back, and the first down of the Panthers. And he just no. They tried to do a fake there to the right side, but Martin County was not buying that, Coach. And they got about moving them back. All right. We have second down and 10 coming up. If you're just joining us early in the second quarter, 11:35 to go. Washington County 6, Morgan County nothing. But they're down to the 2-yard line. They're saying back to the line of scrimmage. All right. 3-back set. And the quarterback keep. No, they didn't get it. Man, that Ronald Pugh defense holding strong. Now let's see about third down, Coach. If you're Ronald Pugh, what are you doing? What are you throwing up here at the goal line?
Stop the run.
They're not going to pass it right here. Most likely, it's going to be a run, especially at this level, the high school level, Coach.
No, it's not. In the college level, they got passing plays.
All right, here's Washington County coming up. 10:45 left in the first half. Washington County 6, Martin County nothing. The Panthers are at the goal line, and they're going to hand it off again, and end zone touchdown. Wait a minute, there's a flag. Is that against Martin County? That was after the touchdown. We'll see what the laundry. There's a player down. There goes Dean McCall from Roanoke Therapy Services, and Mark Holliday, one that's been with Coach for a long, long time, is Mark Holliday, owner of our pregame show that we didn't get to do tonight. Sorry about that. Porky's Backyard Barbecue. And well, hopefully nothing's majorly wrong with the player. We're trying to see what's going on there. As officials are around him, there's two officials and the referee right near him. And I didn't get to see, because of that line, it was hard to see what happened, Coach. So obviously we don't have cameras down there at the end zone to know what happened. Okay, he is coming off the field with help from Mark Holliday. Dean McCall, again from Roanoke Therapy Services. Appreciate Dean doing all that, helping us out. Doing Earl Barnard that had Roanoke Therapy for a long, long time, and Dean McCall, who's running for mayor, Coach. I know.
He'll get my vote, as you would.
Yep. Thank you very much. Yep. I'm actually hoping to serve with Dean this year, town commissioner. I'm running for District 2, play-by-play voice of Martin County football. Mazzell. He is walking on his own, gingerly, but he is walking on his own now. So they're going to go for the extra point. 12-0 Washington County, the Panthers. Point is up, and it is good. 13-0, 10:32 left of the coach. And if you're Coach McGill now, who's taking over for the retired Sartain, he had to retire because of medical reasons. And our thoughts and prayers with it's like a coaching fraternity. He had a health issue, like you said, a stroke. We think at some point, and it was hard for the day-to-day operations. And our heart and soul and prayers are going out to he and his family. As I know that's not easy to do, but we appreciate Coach McGill taking up for the rest of the season.
Yeah. Especially my heart and prayers go with Coach Sertan, but my heart goes with Coach.
Coach C. McGill, who is head coach.
He was recommended by Charlie Rose after the Shrine Bowl. When Charlie was a member of my staff, he was the coach at Sanford Central, and Charlie recommended him.
And my alert for Max Preps just shows the score, so they're pretty on it there. I'm sorry that they're a little bit behind as it's showing 6-0, so they need to catch up there into the first quarter. 13-0 now with 10:32 left to go.
They got plenty of speed.
We have plenty of time, so nobody needs to get in the panic room just yet. All right, Washington County with their kickoff team. Here we go. The referee blows a whistle, and it's a pooch kick. The hands team for Martin County gets it, and nice field position at the 48, Coach.
Yes, the 48-yard line on Washington County side.
So that's all right. Now it's 13-0. Now you need to be aggressive, and we got to get a score here, Coach.
Yeah, you do.
You don't want to go down 3 scores to a great program like Washington County.
No, you don't.
Appreciate our great producer and on-site engineer tonight, Charles Smith. Sir Charles is taking care of us. He brought a cooler, water, and the Gatorades for us, Coach.
Yeah, I thank him for that. Charles did a good job at Roanoke High School.
He really did. Appreciate Charles very much. And he's always a very close friend like Coach Robinson. And maybe we'll get Hank Tice here at halftime. We'll see. All right. And there's a flag on the play, illegal, false start, I believe. Prior to no, it's a timeout. Timeout for looks like. I think it's the time. Was it timeout here on the field? We'll keep it right here. 10:26 left to go. We'll bring in Sir Charles. How are you, Sir Charles?
I'm doing good, man. Hope y'all are doing well.
Thank you for. I tell you what, we have to talk a couple hours at a time. So thank you for bringing the soft drink. The water and Gatorade.
Oh man, y'all are more than welcome. It's what I do. Y'all are the stars of the show.
Maybe next week, Coach, you'll bring a grill for us and cook some hamburgers and cheeseburgers, hot dogs.
I will.
All right, Coach will do it. Coach is the man. Glad to have you back, Coach. A tough loss last week at Gates County in overtime, and that's the thing about this team. I know that we're 2-4. I want to tell fans plenty of time for us to turn things around and still have a nice playoff run.
Who do we play next week?
That's what I'm going to get to in a second. As we have a 10 minutes to go here in the first half. Martin County. What a nice peck. He's going. He could go all the way. Yes, sir. It's your man, Coach Shepard. That right side, he took out like he was shot out of a cannon. What a goodness gracious! What a great play right there. It puts you back in the ball game, 13-6. Go for two right here, Coach.
Yeah, you go for two, or you kick it for one. They're going to kick it.
All right, kicking the extra point, which is not a bad idea. You're looking to get every amount of point, all the points you can. And no good. They're getting a lot of push there, Coach. A lot of penetration there. No good on the extra point, but it is 13-6.
It was 13-7, and they would have to go for two in the end.
Glad to have you here tonight as we're having a lot of fun. Coach Harold Robinson, the North Carolina High School Athletic Association Hall of Famer. I'm Dave Richmond, of course. Again, Coach, one question I have when we're waiting on the kickoff, we got to get you over to do a Mark Holiday 2 weeks ago said, when is Coach going to do a book signing at Porky's? So I told him that the next time you and I are together, I didn't forget. We're still in the first half, but he said he wants to have Coach there. And mention the name of the book and where people can buy it, Coach.
The best of times with the best of friends and in the best of places.
My dad is reading it right now. He likes your book. So when are you going to get started on the next book? I know you want to write it. Do you have a timetable?
I met with my editor Thursday and at lunch in Greenville, and I want to get the flash drives back.
Okay.
So I've got some of my flash drive.
All right, right to left here as Martin County kicks it off. It's an end-to-end kick, and it's going out of bounds. That's a flag, and that'll be a 15-yard penalty. So it's going to put it at it went out about the 39 or 40, so about the 45 of Martin County, I believe, is where the ball will be spotted. All right, so not only do they have the penalty of the kickoff, but also in Washington County. So waiting on the referees here the officials to sort everything out. All right, we have full start on us. All right, so they have the ball at their own 45, Coach. So they lost some yardage there, but still good field position for Washington County yet again.
Yet again, it's on the 45.
Want to say hello to Bubba Rosenbaum, our own. He's actually our in-studio producer. Bubba, want to say hello to you, brother. Appreciate all that you do for not only our show here, which is Martin County Football, Friday Night Lights every week, but also all the shows on the Sports Objective Network. And if you haven't had a chance, make sure that you do that. And subscribe to our YouTube channel, Coach. We have, you and I were together, you Good Luck Charm, over 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. We worked hard. 5 years. It took 5 years to get that plateau, Coach. All right, here we go. Washington County quickly to the line of scrimmage as you have a single back wide receiver out to the right. All right, timeout. Timeout on the field.
So we've got a timeout on the field. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I'd like to thank more of our Fab 40.
All right, as Coach McGill gathering the troops, 13-6, 10:09. That Shepherd touchdown really looks like it's, we talk about the game of football like chess, and there's so much momentum. That was a momentum swing, wasn't it, Coach? It feels like it.
It was a momentum swing, and it's crazy how things can go. I threw Mr. Mills called a play in Washington, and he said, "Don't throw it to the flats." And the quarterback threw it in the flats, and he ran it about all the way back, and the route was on.
Oh my goodness! Pamlico County 14, Lejeune nothing. If you're Pamlico County fans, or if you are Lejeune fans, that's the score we have now. Our score is 10:09 left to go. Washington County 13, Martin County 6, and the quarterback under center is there's multiple backs in the backfield, and they run the right side, and man, what a running play there. They just pushed the defense basically goes way back.
They went to wishbone, and it was a power play.
Wishbone, like old school football there, Coach. All the way, it works though, all the way down to the 38-yard line of, the 34-yard line of Martin County. All right, they're back to the line of scrimmage is Washington County. We'll see if Martin County can hold them, Coach. Wishbone again, they're going to run that. And fullback trap. 9:25 to go, 13-6 Washington County over Martin County. If you're just joining us, homecoming 2023. A nice crowd tonight. Good to see them out. And I'll tell you one thing, Coach, you knew about how to get people in the seats, in the stands. You got to get a good product on the field. And if you're just joining us, Coach Sartain has resigned due to health reasons, and we're praying hard for him and his family. So please say a prayer for him. And Coach McGill is taking over the head coaching duties now. All right, quarterback under center. That's wishbone formation again. And nothing there on that left side. Nice defense there for Coach Harold Pugh and company, the defensive coordinator. 3rd down and 5 coming up, Coach.
I'd run the same play.
You gonna run the same play on Martin County?
Yeah, I'd run the same play to the right.
Just change it up. So they're probably expecting it to the left. You run it to the right. All right, 8:17 and counting left of the first half. 3rd down and 5, shotgun formation, twins to the left and the right. One back. There's a screen pass for the wide receiver. Nothing there, though, Coach. Nice defense. Coach Pugh has got this defense playing well.
Yeah, Coach McGill has it, and Pugh have they got that bubble screen.
They've been on that. They haven't been able to do anything there. guy down for Washington County. And nice sportsmanship by Dean McCall of Roanoke Therapy Services as he takes care of our team, obviously with Martin County. But Washington County, he's going out there to look and see what's going on. Appreciate Dean for all that he does there, Roanoke Therapy, and each and every week with us, Coach. He's there, and we'll see if he makes the mayor. And I'm running for town commissioner, so we'll see how that's November 7th, by the way. Public service announcement, October 19th through November 4th is early voting. So go get out and vote. And if you're in Williamston in District 2, I would appreciate your vote. If you know somebody in District 2 would love your support. And whatever I can do, I'll be glad to. And he's hobbling big time, number 55 for Washington County. Oh, man. The center, yep. That's correct, Coach. All right, 7:51 left to go. The referees are telling both teams, of course, Martin County's stayed on the field, but it's an injury timeout. But all right, he went ahead and called that play in. Look at those players that got there, and that got the message to the Washington County team back at the line of scrimmage at the 4th down and 3. Big play here for both teams. A fake. It was a fake, a great fake, Coach.
Great play. And he faked to the power side and ran to the quarterback.
That was, like I said, a big play to keep the drive alive. 4th down and 3, and now you're deep in the territory. It's 1st down and 10 with 7:43 to go, Coach.
Your ends got to stay at the home. Stay home on that play.
All right, says Washington County comes up to the line of scrimmage, 7:43 to go. Hurry up. And timeout. Timeout. 7:43. All right, now we go as they have the shotgun formation with wide receiver to the left and the right. Hey, he's keeper. He's running. He's got some room. He's going and down to the 6-yard line. The officials mark him out. And the clock didn't move, Coach. The clock is still at 7:34. Anyway, we'll check on that, I guess. So, all right, we need a big stand right here if you're Martin County football. Coach Ronald Pugh dialing up the defense. And we'll see what happens here. We got twins to the left, twins to the right. Shotgun formation, great athletes, of course, always with Washington County. And here's up the left. Not quite there, maybe about the 2-yard line, number 44 for the Panthers. Now that clock is running, 7:22. So what do you think? I know you were green, gold, and white. What do you think about the Martin County uniforms, Coach?
I don't really like them, but they got to get what they can get.
Well, not only that, but it's about winning. So we got to win. 6:56 left in the first half. 13-6 Washington County over Martin County. 2nd down as you have twins to the left, one to the right. And he's just going to power it in. That fullback, he just took it right in, Coach. He's a big son of a gun.
He's a big son of a gun.
Touchdown, Washington County. And that'll put 6 more up on the board. 19-6, Washington County over right now. Martin County, 19-6. I would imagine you would go for a 2-point conversion here to make it 21-6. Well, we'll see. 6:46 left to go. No, they're going for the extra point. Okay. And interesting enough, with Washington County, they've got. Yep, and it is good. 20-6. And the field goal kicker is left-footed. Not used to seeing that, but hey, he can get. Hey, as long as he scores, that's all that matters, Coach.
Yeah, as long as he scores.
All right, 20-6 as we have 6:46 left until halftime. It's homecoming. We'll find out about who is the homecoming court, and we'll have a little bit of extra time. So we'll bring in, maybe we can bring in Sir Charles. All right, the band is rocking tonight. It's a really good atmosphere here, Coach, and we got well, I guess you and I love Friday night football, so anytime we can do Friday night football, and very excited for this program, and we're going to continue to work on building this program back. I know that we talked about if somehow you got to score right here. You got to answer 6:46. You don't want to get behind more than 2 scores to this crowd with Washington County. The Panthers will be kicking off left to right. We have 2 backs ready to catch it. All right. Here's the kick. And here we go. And nice kick. Line drive to about 25. He's running to the left, but they're going to catch him there about the 30, 29-yard line. Oh, there is a flag coming up.
Flag on it's personal foul.
Personal foul, unnecessary. There is coaching. We always talk about it. Here's the referee talking to one of the other officials, and we'll see what the call is. But definitely unsportsmanlike. You don't see that. All right, here comes the referee, and we'll get his explanation here on the call. 6:38 left in the first half, right before halftime. Personal foul against Martin County. That's a 15-yard penalty. And first down. All right. Coach is shaking his head, and, we talk about it all the time. We're down 2 scores. So basically that's going from a 30 to – so you have decent field position at the 30, Coach, to the 15.
It beats you every time. Yeah.
So mistakes on the special teams tonight, and that penalty right there, hopefully they can have a nice drive here.
First down, it's Martin.
All right, quarterback, he kept it, direct snap. Quarterback keep.
Number 11,
Bass Knight on the keep. 6:29 to go, 20-6, Washington County. The Panthers over Martin County. All right. Second down and 5, Coach. Here, 6 minutes to go in the first half. You're just trying to have a sustained drive, right, and get a score.
Sustained drive. And you throw it on the other side of the 50-yard line.
All right. He's looking to take a shot. It looks like they are going to throw it. Nope. Give it to Shepard. They knew that was coming. Less than 6 minutes to go. Third down coming up for the Martin County football team. Third down to 3. He did get 2 yards, so third down to 3 is good. Third and short.
I would run it again.
Coach is the president of Jaquavius Shepard's fan club, and rightfully so. One of the best athletes, if not the best, on the team. 5:25 and counting left in the first half. Washington County 20, Martin County 6. Panthers with a 2-score lead. Nice handoff there. Nice run. And you called it, Coach. Right up the middle. What a run, Coach. You called it.
Yeah, that was off tackle, and it was a dark play out of the gun.
Shepard again. 5 minutes left in the first half, 20-6, Washington County. All right, here they are. Nice coach play calling by Coach McGill and company. And he might have got a yard on that one. Looks like at the most. 2nd down and 9, I believe, coming up. 4:48, 20-6, Washington County. The Panthers over Martin County.
I take a shot.
Take a shot deep or 20 or 30-yard pass. That's what they're expecting, Shepard. You're setting them up for the pass, right, Coach?
Yeah. Yes, he is.
All right, here we go to the line of scrimmage as you have twins to that's what they're showing, Coach. Twins to the left, twins to the right. Man in motion. There's the pass right there. What a pass! He's going to go all the way. Touchdown, Martin County. Oh, my goodness. You know what? Anthony Killebrew, I'll tell you what, Coach McGill, I think there's a special microphone that Coach Robinson has here in the booth. He said, run the play. They ran the play. And I said, set it up. You said, call the pass. Coach McGill heard you. What a pass right up the middle of the Killebrew, Coach.
Right. It was zone coverage, and they went man, and he was wide open.
You talk about the speed all the time, Coach, and, man, we've got some athletes on this team. It's just looks like we got to put it together, right?
Yeah. Right, David.
4 minutes and 11 seconds left. 20-12. Fast night to Killebrew. What a pass. It was right on the money. And with that speed, and when you have it right there, Coach, at the numbers. All right. You have the 2-point conversion. Killebrew's trying to see if did he get in? He did. 2-point conversion is good. We got ourselves a ball game, folks. 20-14. 4 minutes and 11 seconds to go. And, Coach, we always talk about don't panic because with the speed and the athletes we have on our team, we can stay in the game.
Always. You got speed kill on the highway and in the football field.
No doubt about it. Hey, Coach said speed kills. 4 minutes, 11 seconds left in the first half. It is amazing what we're seeing here with this team. And when we know, Coach, what I was going to tell you is when we're talking about flag football, 18 players. It's eight under. They haven't been scored on all year, Coach. You got they're 4-0. You got the 10 and under. They're young, the 12 and under. But you've got each division in rec football, Coach. You have right at 20 or a little over 20 in every division. And then the middle school, 23 straight they've won. So a bright future for this, for the program, the feeder program into middle and high. And, hey, we're right back in this game where we can win homecoming tonight. We'll find out about the homecoming courts in about 4 minutes and 11 seconds. Because not 4 minutes, but 4 minutes, 11 seconds left in the first half. Pippin is going to kick off right to left for Martin County. The play was here. He's going to kick it off, and a nice shot. Oh, man, it's going to take a Martin County bounce. He runs back. He's coming to the right side. Can they catch him? Almost there. Missed tackle. Nice. Oh, my goodness. What a hit. Coach, what a hit there, the 30-yard line.
That was a great hit.
And a legal hit at that.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have those cheap shots we don't like to see in football, but that was a legal hit.
Yes, it was legal.
That will make a highlight reel definitely anywhere, maybe Sports Center. Definitely my highlight reel. 4 minutes to go left in the first half. My goodness. Let's bring in Sir Charles Smith here while we have a second. What's your observation so far?
Actually, that was a great hit that he just did on that return. That was really good. I think the defense needs to tighten up just a little bit right there going down the middle. Otherwise, I think Martin County is starting to pick up their rhythm.
Pick up speed.
Yeah, they're starting to pick that up better. I think it's, I think as this game goes along, you're going to see them getting better and better as they go.
Oh, my goodness. Uh-oh. One man to beat. And he brings them down. That was a busted play that went for a long ways, all the way down, coach, to the 29-yard line. That's the X play that you don't want to see.
What did Rick Smith tell you about arm tackling?
What's that?
What did Rick Smith tell you about arm tackling?
Yeah, that gets you nowhere fast, and especially when you've got to block and tackle. And if you're not tackling like that, uh-oh.
Washington County's going to have to settle for the 48-yard line. Starting over. They're in midfield.
All right, so they had a penalty on. We get a break there. A penalty on Washington County. He stepped out at the 48. All right. Let's see what Martin can do here. Go Marco as a snap, and it's a screen. No. It looked like that they thought that number 10, that it was going to be a screen pass. That's what number 2, the wide receiver, thought. He was running back, looked like maybe to block for the wide receiver. A miscommunication between the quarterbacks and the wide receivers coach.
Number 2 was running out, and the quarterback thought he was running.
All right, we'll have second down and 10, 3:40 to go, coach. We got ourselves a nice ball game. Beautiful night, Friday Night Lights. You're listening to Martin County football here on the Sports Objective. 20-14. I'm Dave Richmond. Second down and 10, as we have just for you. All right. There's a low snap. They're going to hand off, and we're going to be get them down about, looks like they'll be about second down and 10, third down and 2 coming up.
Third down and 2, I'd run the same play. The quarterback keep.
That quarterback is very special, coach, and a playmaker, as they say. And so, just like Shepherd is for Martin County, you want to have, anytime he's got this ball in his hands, it looks like something good happens.
Yeah, yes, it does.
All right, Washington County coming back to the line of scrimmage, 2:55 to go, 20-14. Washington County. There's that snap, screen pass to the wide receiver, and he's going to run that left side all the way down to the 30, that waist side, if you will, not the press box side of that. So that's the Washington County friendly on that side, coach.
It's Washington side.
Yeah, they're going to mark it at, I thought it was a 30. They have it spotted, the ball spotted at 31. First down at 10, 2:28 to go. You kind of feel like if you're Martin County, if you could stop them here, you'll get the ball back. Excuse me, Washington County will get the ball first. I beg your pardon, in the third quarter. Same play. It's got about 8 yards. Maybe, I would say maybe 9 yards. Second down at 1, coach coming up. I beg your pardon, second down and 3. 1:50 on the clock left of the first half. Homecoming tonight, 2023. We'll have our homecoming court. All right, here's the play. Shotgun. He rolls to the right, and he's going to keep the ball, hold on to it, and is tackled down. He gets the first down and move those chains. Again, chain gang tonight, Mitchell Griffin, Landon Griffin, Wade Griffin, Mike Drew, and Andy Ewer tonight. 1:27 left as they stop the clock for the chains. Now it's back at rolling. This is a big, big, big time if you're Martin County football. You got to stop this right here. You don't want to go down 2 scores at halftime. You're only down 1. Quarterback in the shotgun. You have twins to the left and the right. He rolls out to his left, and there's a pass, a short pass. He's going to take it all the way down. It was like a bootleg to the left, it looks like, coach, and then he just dumped it off.
Yeah, dumped it off to the fullback.
They're doing anything they can to be creative. 53 seconds to go.
Almost the first down is stopped. Number 65, Justin Bell.
All right. You hear the band. The cheerleaders are fired up, ready to go. 40 seconds. This is what we play on Friday nights. Friday Night Lights. Moving left to right is Washington County. They're up 20-14 over Martin County. And there's that wishbone that we talked about. And nothing there. Nice stand. Trapped by the fullback. Nice play there, Coach. 26.3. What are you dialing up here? It's 3rd down and 1, and you're Ronald Pugh. I know that Ronald Pugh's talking to, there he is right there on the field, Coach Pugh and company.
He's calling timeout to give his defensive break. And
setting things up.
I'd go 65 goal line.
All right, well, you got your magic headphones over there. Coach has got maybe he can talk to Coach Ronald Pugh there and call in a play from us here in the press box. I don't know if that's long. Is that Charles coming here? Is that long distance from here to to Ronald Pugh there on the huddle there on seeing if we can call in a play for defense? Coach has been good at that tonight.
I think Coach is using his mental telepathy on him. I think they're reading his mind.
Yeah. Well, he taught well. You know what it tells about Coach? He taught him well. And Coach, there's a reason why he's a legend. He's got a huge coaching tree.
Absolutely.
And they're successful. So that says a lot about the person at the top of the tree. 26.3 seconds left of the first half. 20 Washington County, 14 for Martin County. And man, oh man, if there's ever been a time for a goal line stand, it's right now. This is what it's all about, folks. Friday night while we play the games, the lights are turned on. And a low snap, as always. He rolls out to the right. There's that bootleg. He got it. Oh, he's going to go there. Touchdown, Washington County. They're running that play, Coach, that bootleg. That time they're doing it to the left. This time they did it to the right. And then to pass out to and to be honest, you have to respect the fact that the quarterback is a great athlete and that fullback.
Yes, you do. And Ronald did. And
so it's 26-14. I imagine right here you're going to go for the 2-point conversion because that would put you up definitely 2 scores. If you don't, you're still up 12 with 19.1 seconds to go. Exactly what they read my mind. Coach was agreeing with me there, and they're going for the 2-point conversion here. And they're going up to the left side, and it's good. So 19.1 seconds to go. Washington County 28, Martin County 14.
In the line number 2 up, it's a quarterback, and he followed me.
All right, we're almost time for homecoming. Do you know what your record was off the top? I know I'm putting you on the spot for homecoming. Do you feel was homecoming good for you? Did it not matter?
It didn't matter. We tried to win every game.
Every game is important, right?
Yeah.
And I guess it can be a distraction because sometimes the players can be a part of the homecoming court. So anything that you can do to have a normalcy and not like, oh, it's homecoming.
Yes. We rode in the parade and had big time pep rally.
I tell you, I remember so many times Coach being in the gym, and you did an awesome job firing up the students for us. That was one of my favorite parts of the football week was pep rally.
And Lisa Davis, the English teacher, she wrote me and said you could fire a pep rally. And I want a copy of the book.
Well, I tell you what, one of my favorite people in the whole, like up there with Coach Robinson, Lisa Davis, Alan Osborne, those 3 people had a huge influence on me. So When you say, hey, you're successful, David, there are people that I have to tip my hat to, and those are three right there. There was a quick, they pretty much kicked it to try to catch Martin County off guard. But anytime you have a kickoff team, you have to have your hands team, right, Coach? Good job by Martin County not to be caught off guard.
They didn't want to return anything, kick it deep. So
Right.
for return.
14.8 seconds here. Like Coach said, when you have the speed of Martin County, you just want to kick it and maybe catch Martin County off guard and get the ball back, being a live ball. All right, it's pretty much maybe 2 or 3 plays. You know it's going to be a pass, so you feel like it. Nice pass. He's got some room there. All right, you got it down, Coach, to the 30. Nice play calling there by Martin County football. All right, 5 seconds to go. You got to spike it. You're going to have to spike it. We'll give you one more play, maybe 3 or 4 seconds. Spike it. Good job. All right, you got 2 seconds on the clock. I'm giving you the floor, Coach. What you drawing up here?
Throw it deep. Throw it deep. And he got the arm for it. What do you call it, David? You call it.
I think it's gonna, like you said, you got to throw it deep, maybe. Oh my goodness, he runs it. All right, and he'll be tackled about the 20-yard line. Halftime, 28-14. Homecoming 2023, and we'll see if we can. I'm going to pitch it. Let's see if our good friend Bubba Rosenbaum, if you want to take over, and if you want to give some scores, we can. Coach and I can rest our voices for a couple minutes and stretch our legs. So we're going to pitch it back to Bubba Rosenbaum. And maybe Charles Smith can help us out some too. Charles, if you want to talk about some scores and we can get some internet here, and we're going to work on that.
Yeah, I'm going to work on that right now. Bubba, I think you.
Yeah, I'll go ahead, Charles. Yeah, obviously, Dave, the Pirates not playing this week. East Carolina with the open date before taking on SMU next Thursday night. Pirates, of course, just 1-4, struggling on the offensive side of the ball. To put a whole lot on the board. So definitely going to have to figure some things out between now and next Thursday when SMU comes to town. The Mustangs 3-2. They've had their struggles as well. Obviously, not nearly as extreme as East Carolina, but last time out they defeated Charlotte 34-17. I want to say they had about 355 or 60 yards of offense against the 49ers. But the Pirates just 4 offensive touchdowns in 4 games against FBS competition. Some other big games taking place around the nation tomorrow. Number 3 Texas taking on number 12 Oklahoma. Of course, that's in Dallas at the Cotton Bowl, and there at the State Fair. Noon kickoff on ABC. I want to say Texas is about a 6 or 6.5 point favorite in that one. Number 20 Kentucky, 5-0, traveling down between the hedges to take on 5-0 Georgia. Of course, the Bulldogs are number 1. That is a 7 o'clock kickoff on ESPN. Georgia is a 14.5 point favorite in that one. I think Georgia will win the game, but don't be surprised if the Wildcats cover with that 14.5 points they're getting. Number 10, Notre Dame, coming off a win in the state of North Carolina last weekend. College game day, of course, was in Durham. The Fighting Irish on the road once again, traveling to Louisville. The Cardinals off to an excellent start under Jeff Brom, and they are taking on Notre Dame at 7:30 tomorrow night on ABC. Notre Dame is a 7-point favorite in that one. LSU coming off that heartbreaking loss down at Ole Miss. Number 23 LSU travels to Columbia, Missouri, taking on the Missouri Tigers. Missouri is ranked 21st. LSU, a 6.5-point favorite, and Missouri is 5-0. That is a noon kickoff on ESPN. An in-state matchup. You have NC State hosting Marshall. Of course, Marshall had the excellent fourth quarter against East Carolina to defeat the Pirates 31-13 back on September 9th. And that is a 2 o'clock kickoff on the CW. And NC State is a 6-point favorite. You have number 11 Alabama traveling down to College Station, battling the 12th man and a much improved Texas A&M ball club. The Aggies and Crimson Tide will do battle 3:30 on CBS, and Bama is a 2.5-point favorite. Out west, one of the surprises this year in a very good Pac-12, a conference that has 6 teams ranked. You have number 13 Washington State, despite being ranked 13th and traveling to the Rose Bowl to take on the unranked Bruins. That's a 3 o'clock kickoff on the Pac-12 network. And what I was getting at is the Bruins are a 3.5-point favorite despite being unranked and taking on number 13 Wazoo. Other teams in action around the states. You have, or not in action, I should say. East Carolina, as I mentioned, has the open date. App State also has an open date as they will have a Tuesday matchup with Coastal Carolina in Boone. You have North Carolina, the Tar Heels are ranked 14th, and they're hosting Syracuse. That's a 3:30 kickoff on ESPN. And North Carolina is a 9.5-point favorite over the Orange. And then you have Wake Forest traveling down to Death Valley. The Demon Deacons are a 21-point dog. It's kind of hard to believe in a way, but the Demon Deacons are a 3-touchdown underdog tomorrow against the Clemson Tigers. That's a 3:30 kickoff on the ACC network. And then the Duke Blue Devils are open tomorrow.
Okay, I'm not sure what happened. I seem to have lost Bubba there. I don't know if it's just a bad connection on my end or his end. We're going to go ahead with this. Dave Richmond and the coach have stepped out just for a moment here, so you are stuck with me. We are here at halftime here in Martin County. Martin County is down right now to Washington. Washington is up 28-14 on Martin County. We are at halftime. It's been a very, very interesting first half. A lot of running, not a whole lot of defense going on right now with Martin County. They're allowing Washington to drive down the field on them. Really need to shore up those sidelines. I think on the defense, on offense, they're moving the ball very well. They set up some good runs and had some wonderful passes that went through. So that's where we are right now. Again, we are at halftime. It is Washington 28, Martin County 14. I'm sorry we're having a little bit of technical difficulties. I am working on it to see what's going on. I'm probably going to have to take the laptop home with me to figure this out and probably refresh it and try to get it updated to make sure that where we are on this. I will make sure that next week we do have a laptop that is working perfectly to make sure for that. But Bubba, thank you again for all your updates on all of that. I appreciate it. We do have Dave Richmond and the coach, Harold Robertson. Like I said, they stepped out at halftime, so it is just us here. Actually, Dave just stepped back in.
Thank you very much, Sir Charles. Thank you, Bubba, as well. In fact, the PA announcer, Mike Bennett, said I was like Forrest Gump after 15 Dr. Peppers. I made it up the hill very fast. Used the restroom while we're having the homecoming court here for 2023. Thank you, Mike Bennett. I appreciate that very much. The PA announcer, Bubba, hope you're doing well, my friend. And I appreciate very nice here to have the homecoming court tonight, 2023. I want to thank Sir Charles. He's been working really, really hard. And like you said, we had an issue with the laptop, and we're making lemonade. iPhone 14 is our backup tonight, but we appreciate that very much. I saw our superintendent, Dr. Michelle White, here tonight. Sarah Hodges Stalls, she is on the field, our public information officer. I see her taking pictures. I'm sure that will be on Facebook. I appreciate her as well for all she does for Martin County Schools, and just really proud of the direction we're taking. I want to give a shout out to Doug Baker on the school board and everybody who's been working hard, and just really proud of our school system, as I'm a product of the school system, a class of 1991 here at Williamston. What a great group that we have here. I'm seeing if we get the 2023. Okay, they're going to bring back the homecoming queen last year. She's here, 2022.
Our 2023 homecoming queen is Miss Zakira Lee.
Zakira Lee. She is the winner. As they're giving her some roses. And rightfully so. And there's the tiara for the homecoming queen.
Very good reaction for that.
Yeah,
it seemed like everybody was fully supportive of that one.
No doubt about it. And, 8 minutes left to go in halftime for the ceremonies, and they added a little bit of time there. They always do for homecoming. They give at least an extra 5 minutes.
Congratulations.
Coach Robinson will be joining me in just a little bit.
Zakira Lee.
Seven minutes and 42 seconds to go in halftime ceremonies. And Charles, All right, so 7 minutes and 23 seconds to go here in halftime. Appreciate you so much for being here. We got a lot of people who are here tonight. It's a huge crowd here. Washington County 28, and of course our very own Martin County 14. And we're going to try really hard to see if we can come back in the second half. Appreciate you guys. It's 6 minutes to go in the. While we have a chance, I want to thank our great sponsor, Porky's Backyard Barbecue. I don't know. I see Miss Joyce down there. I don't think we're going to have breakfast tomorrow at Porky's, but Charles, you got to come out tomorrow night. We have our good friend. You remember Out Past Curfew?
Yes.
From Rocky Mount. Well, tomorrow night you're going to have some 80s rock. 80s rock tomorrow night. It's going to be so much fun as they come back. We're having our fall festival at Porky's tomorrow night, 6 until 9. It's going to be so much fun. A lot of friends coming out tomorrow night. Are you coming out tomorrow night?
I'm going to have to see what's going on. My daughter came down with the 2 grandbabies.
Oh, okay. There you go.
This weekend.
Grandpa,
so let me see what I got. But you know me, Dave, you and I together, we are probably the 2 of the biggest 80s fans there is.
God, yeah.
Yeah, so
it's hard to beat.
Yes, and we constantly go back and forth on naming albums and people who are singing and this, that, and the other, and, sending each other everything. So more than likely, I probably will make an appearance out there, at least for a little bit to support it.
No doubt. 80s rock band, Out Past Curfew. They're going to, I tell you what, I'm not going to tell you all. I know some of the songs they're going to play. I'm not telling you, but I'm sure you'll hear some Motley Crue, AC/DC. And by the way, AC/DC,
one of my favorite bands.
Hey, they've got a new album coming out, new material, and Brian Johnson back with the band. They're going to have a tour. They're going to have a tour. Yes. So Charles and I will have to go to that.
Yes.
By the way, then, so it's this Saturday night. We have that. And on Tuesday night at Porky's Backyard Barbecue, meet the candidates. And WITN Courtney Bunning, the news anchor, the evening news anchor, she's going to be there to be the moderator, yours truly, and a lot of the candidates, mayoral candidates and commissioner candidates. We're going to try to get Mark is very involved, as you know, Charles, in the community. And this is a chance, if you are not sure who you're going to vote for, here's your first chance to see the candidates.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I already know who my District 2 commissioner, I definitely want to make sure.
Who would that be?
That would be Sir Diamond Delicious Dave.
All right. Well, I'll pay you handsomely for that afterwards, for that endorsement. And, of course, one of the mayor candidates here tonight, Dean McCall, is here.
Oh, he's awesome. He's a really good guy.
Roanoke Therapy Services.
Yeah, very good.
I know Jason Stewart very well from Dog Branch Antiques. We have Alonzo Brown, Patricia Williams.
Yes.
We have a lot of great.
2007 NC CAC State Basketball.
All right, so we have a little bit of break in the action, but I was going to say Porky's Backyard Barbecue. Not only have to meet the candidates on Tuesday night, but also then it's basically the next 3 Saturdays will be 6 to 9. It's the Fall Festival this Saturday night. Next week we have the 14th, Nikki Harris.
Oh, yeah.
Nikki's coming to Porky's to play some music. The 21st is our friend from Windsor, Jason Johnson.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
He's probably going to bring about half of Bertie County. Great guy. We like Jason Johnson a lot.
Yes,
but the 28th, we're saving the best for last.
Oh, man.
Halloween karaoke at the stage, Main Street Community Stage. But look, 5 to 7, we're having the trunk or treat. And I heard, Bertie told me that Diana Smith and Charles Smith, they might just have the best trunk or treat. I don't know, but that's 5 to 7. It's going to be way up there. 7 to 10. 7 to 10, we have karaoke. We have a Halloween costume contest. One of the prizes is a gift certificate to Porky's Backyard Barbecue and other prizes.
There will be other prizes.
Right, we have a 50-50 raffle. Half of that money is going to Boys and Girls Club. The other will be one lucky person, a big winner, but we're giving the money to a great cause.
Yes.
They're great to my kids. to Alexander McKenzie and the
You are
boys.
two absolutely wonderful children.
Thank
I'll
you.
tell you what, Dave, you've done a fantastic, masterful job with them. You really do a great job, man. I got to give it to you. They're wonderful.
Thank you. They're huge fans. When Mackenzie said, "Is Charles going to be there?" and she said, with a fist bump, "Yes."
Yes.
And so that makes you feel good.
She's
So,
sweet as she can be. I really think the world of Mackenzie, so I do. See, both of them, I really do. They're
he's a
wonderful.
huge sports fan, so he likes you a lot, and
Oh, yeah.
and he knows that he thinks you're cool because you play Madden, by the way.
Yes. I got to get him online with me and have him and I play together on that.
Or you can come over and hang out with us.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Or have him, or y'all come over, man. I got that in the garage. Got this 70-inch TV.
I know. I tell you what. We're gonna have big parties, future parties for sure. But big month for not only Porky's Backyard Barbecue, but the stage that'll be October 28th. So come on out 5 until 10. Bring the kids 5 to 7, 7 to 10. It's still family wording, but we won't have the trunk or treat past 7. Again, the 50-50 raffle will be great for Boys and Girls Club. A lot of other cool stuff we're working on that by the next couple weeks we'll
have some cool prizes out there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure of that.
Charles, are you giving away a car?
No. I'm sorry.
That's a joke.
Are we talking Matchbox and Hot Wheels?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay. Usually that Charles doesn't get speechless, but he got quiet real quick.
Well, I do plan on having some prizes out there to be able just to give away to people.
That's great.
Believe me.
Lots of good candy, too, prizes. But it's a way for us to give back to the community.
Absolutely.
And we had 2 years ago when we did it, we had a huge crowd, and we're expecting a big crowd. So if you're looking to get close to the stage, you better come about 5 o'clock and get your spot. We got great food out there. Our good buddy Kenneth is going to have funnel cakes. We're trying to work on some snow cones. I'm just saying, we might have some other cool stuff.
Oh, I'm anxious to see, Dave, your outfit this time. And for anybody who comes out, if they want, I have a picture of the last time Dave was on there, dressed as Axl Rose from Guns N' Roses. What was it?
Slash.
I'm sorry. You're right. Slash from Guns N' Roses. So I have the actual picture of it. So anybody who comes out, I'll be more than happy to share that. So now we're going to have to see what Dave does this time.
I've got some ideas. I'll talk to you off air when we do that. I got one that I think will work for you and me.
Okay.
We'll come.
That sounds great.
But yes, we got a couple minutes still left, and Coach is politicking. I'm the politician, not him.
I know, man. I was like, man, he's out there shaking hands and
kissing babies.
Dave, you and I think so much alike.
That's why we're like brothers from a different mother.
I know. Here he comes right now.
Coach is back. Coach is back. They're playing the song. Let's get it started, Coach. Black Eyed Peas. We got to get something started here. A couple minutes, but let's get your thoughts before we go back to the game.
First possession is important in the second half, and either you stop them or they score.
We got to stop them here because they get the ball. If they go up 3 scores, it's going to be really hard to get it back.
Yes, it is.
There's some Purple Haze. ECU is not playing this week. It's the bye week. But every time I hear Purple Haze from Jimi Hendrix, I expect that purple smoke, Coach, at Dowdy Ficklin.
Yes, it is. Yeah. I've spent 14 years in the Purple Haze. And one is an assistant coach, graduate assistant with Sonny Randall. And you'd be surprised at how many women like that purple haze.
Yes, sir. All right, we got about a minute before the end of the halftime festivities. I think Charles knows about the Purple Haze, but we won't talk about that on air.
Yeah, that's a whole different Purple Haze.
It's a family show, so we'll keep it at that. That's whatever happens in the press box stays in the press box, Coach. Having fun. I know that we want the outcome to be positive here as we will try to get, like you said, they're going to kick off from left to right to Washington County.
Oh, yeah.
Ronald Pugh's defense, we got to, or maybe actually right to left. We're switching it here, right to left. Martin County, huge possession for both teams as far as control of the game, Coach.
Yes, it is. It's very, very huge. Because Martin County got speed to catch up.
They can make, as a matter of fact, if you get a defensive stop and Shepard, one of those playmakers, can make a big play, all of a sudden it's a one-score game. So you don't need to give them 7. You want to stop them and get 7 or 6 or 8, whatever we can get.
I was with Benny Swift, and they said they got speed.
Benny Swift, what a legend. Oh, my goodness, Benny Swift. Well, you want to talk about athletics, especially baseball. All right to left is Martin County. All right, line drive kick. Now he said it's a 30, 35, 40, down to the 48-yard line. And once again, good field position for Washington County. But, hey, this is a 50. They got to go 52 yards, Coach, so you still got a chance here.
Yes, you do. And I'm sure Ronald has made some adjustments at halftime.
All right, here we go. Just 11:51 left early in the third quarter, and we're going to see a lot of. I'm sure the wishbone here, Coach. They couldn't. Martin County couldn't stop it. We got to find a way to stop it.
Yeah. Yes, you do. And power eye.
Yeah, power eye right now. All right, snap with that Martin County right there, but that line of Washington County made a couple yards with a push. 11:40 left in the third quarter. 28 Washington County, 14 Martin County.
That was a power eye, and it was just power.
Yeah, they got a couple. Well, yeah, a couple yards there. Literally at midfield, Coach. They got to have a big, like we talk about, a big defense stand. Ronald Pugh dialing up the plays. Let's see what he has right here. And they're all over it again, Coach. What a nice stand there again. Maybe looking like maybe a yard or two.
Yeah.
Third down and about 7, Coach. What do you see right here for Martin County?
I see a pass, or either a quarterback keep it
for him to be able to make a play. Okay. All right, here they come back to the line of scrimmage. I told Dean McCall and Mark Holliday what you said. You're going to vote for Dean McCall and me in November. All right. I wish you could. Here's the handoff to the right side. Look at that. Martin County playing great. They've really turned up the defense, Coach.
Yes, they have.
He's trying to come around that edge, and the Martin County defender did a nice job, and the coach of cutting him off.
Yes, they did.
All right, 10-14 left in the third quarter. Early in the third quarter, 28 Washington County, 14 Martin County, and we're moving the ball back. And it looks like, is that going to be holding? Yes, sir. Holding against Washington County. So you talked about all the time about the mistakes, penalties, special teams. You got to have good running game. And here's Washington County. They're all the way back to the 38-yard line of their own. Third down at a long 14, Coach. All right, there's a pass, and it is overthrown. Great, no flags on the play. Fourth down and 14. Coach, nice stand by Martin County. Hey, people don't realize it, but I want you to tell them, folks, the importance not only of adjustments, but talking to your team at halftime, but just calming them down, saying, hey, we're still in this ball game. We've got great athletes. Don't panic out there. Let's chip away at the lead.
Yeah. And I'm sure Seam did that, and he calmed them down. And
They look more
they
poised
got
here,
speed.
Coach.
Yeah.
All right, here's 4th down at 14. Punter for Washington County. And the punt. Oh, that was almost blocked. The only problem with that is, man, that is taking a Washington County bounce all the way back to the 10-yard line. What in the world, Coach? That's the only bad thing when you block. You try to block a punt. There was nobody there to block for our return guy.
That's right. We have return right, return left, and the middle return.
All right. All right. The chain gang again tonight is Mitchell Griffin, Landon Griffin, Wade Griffin, Mike Drew, and Andy York. Thank you guys for all that you do. All right. 9:44. All right. Here we go, Coach. About 90 yards to pay dirt.
And they can do it.
Oh, they can, no doubt about it. We'll see what the call is here. Line of scrimmage, man in motion, the snap. Oh my goodness. All right, if you the Coastal Plains League officials tonight for the Coastal Plain Football Officials Association, referee is Bryant Waters, umpire is Haywood Dillahunt, head linesman Justin Jordan, line judge Robert Sharp, and the back judge is Andy Manelli. It looks like there. All right, 9:14 to go, Coach. 2nd down at 5. You're in the huddle. What you call it?
I
Run it again.
Anything with Shepard.
Number 2, Shepard is such a playmaker. Killebrew, Bass Knight, all 3 of those. Shepard's got the ball once again, and he got maybe a yard. It looks like, or are they going to? No, he got 4 yards. I beg your pardon. It was hard for me to see where they were spotting the ball. All right, 3rd down and 1, Coach. Are you going to direct snap it to the quarterback and let him keep it, or what do you?
I would snap it to Shepard.
Shepard. All right, so a direct snap to Shepard is what Coach is calling, and I'm telling you, man, we've got these audio technical headsets, and I swear they're like magical. He's calling the plays from up here. He gives it to Shepard, and he does not have it. 8:04 left in there, and he may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. Man, you've got to punt it here, don't you? I mean, it's too deep in the territory, too much of a risk here, all the way back at the 20-yard line of your own. Yep, they're going to do. For a second there, I was like, are they really going to go for it? I knew it should be a punt. 7:40 left in this ball game. You just can't take a chance. 4th down. If you don't get it, man, that's the easy score for Washington County. All right, 7.5 to go in the 3rd quarter. 28 Washington County, 14 Martin County. There you go. Nice punt as it takes a bounce to the 30. Bass Knight, he rolls down to the 28. Nice job there, Coach.
They didn't have a safety back.
32-yard line there. I would say no, it is the 20. It's the 28-yard line of Washington County, the Panthers. So you have a chance here. You can pen them back, Coach. It's not bad field position for them, but they've had really good, being Washington County, they've had really good field position tonight. If you're Ronald Pugh, you got to really dial up the defense and stop them here.
You got to apply pressure.
And Martin County Tourism, thank you for your support.
All right, 7:17 to go, 28 Washington County. The Panthers over the Martin County football team, 28-14.
Cardinal defense.
I'm looking to see what the call was. All right, here we go. 7:17 left to go in the third quarter. Ball at the 28. You got a single wide receiver out to the left. And waiting on the snap here. Down to 7 on the play clock. That left side, a direct snap. He's going. He's got some room. He's going to the left side. He's at the 50. He's at the 45, the 40, the 35, the 30, all the way down to the 20. No, the 18, 17-yard line, Coach. Nice run of left. Not good for us, but good for Washington County.
It's a direct snap to the quarterback, to the running back.
Nice play for Washington County, if you're a Washington County fan listening tonight, but not good for us, being Martin County. 28-14, 7 minutes to go.
Touchdown by number 33, Christian Bell.
Christian Bell again with a nice stop, Coach. At the 33, at the 17, that was a touchdown saving tackle. Here they go back to the line of scrimmage. Martin County's ready. So is Washington County. We hear whistle blown. Look like the line judge, or is that, no, not the line judge. Umpire, 6:38 left to go. All right, officials getting together. I don't know what's going on here. Timeout, Washington County. The Panthers call a timeout, Coach. It's kind of a confusion on the field. Maybe you know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on. In the first half is offensive timeout. In the fourth quarter is defensive timeout.
It's very strange the way they came in, and they were getting ready to make Washington County was getting ready to snap the ball, and then all of a sudden you heard a whistle from the umpire, and then Martin County took a knee. Washington County was like huddled up back about 10 yards from the line of scrimmage, like normal. And then all of a sudden, you see timeout, Washington County, and you see 3 of the officials still on the field discussing something, maybe nothing, but it's just kind of, maybe they're just talking, but it's kind of an awkward, I guess that's the right word, an awkward exchange of events, Coach.
Yes, it is. At any time you get those officials talking, they're mixed up.
I know, Coach. I think what it is, they're talking about where they're going to eat after the game.
Yeah, that's correct.
All right, 6:38 left. I just have to make jokes, Coach, because I know I'm trying to keep you calm tonight. I know you get upset. You got the coach in you. You're upset that officials look mixed up, like they don't know what's going on. And so I just said, hey, they're saying we're going to eat at a fast food place afterwards. All right, here we go. Quarterback under center. Looks like their wishbone play again. But, man, Martin County is on it, Coach. In the backfield tackle from Martin County. Great stop there. 6:39 left to go. Second down coming up for the Panthers. Second down. I thought they lost 2 yards. Yes. Second down and 12 coming up, Coach.
Second and 12, and you can expect a pass or quarterback keeper.
All right, here we go. The pass or quarterback keep is what Coach is calling. We'll see what they call for Washington County. Shotgun formation. Oh, it's a snap, direct snap, off to the left side, and touchdown, Washington County. Our Martin County football team having a really hard time stopping that, Coach.
It's a Wildcat, and number 2 is the fastest as Shepherd.
Both teams using their athletes, but that puts it up to 34-14. You're looking a 3-score game now, Coach. What Martin County didn't need, but if you're Washington County, you feel a little bit more. I wouldn't say the right word is comfortable, but you're feeling a little bit better about your chances of winning tonight.
Yeah, you do. You do. You really do, David.
They're going to kick the extra point, Coach, for Washington County. 5:49 left to go. And it is no good. There was a huge penetration there, Coach.
Yeah.
34-14. No, the point is no good. Extra point. 5:49 left to go. Wow. All right. We got to do something. If you're Martin County, you got to score and hurry right here, Coach.
They do. And in order to break the back, they got to score twice.
All right, you hear the band going. They're trying to get something going. Our cheerleaders. Great homing coach. It's amazing the crowd that we have here tonight, especially on the hill and right near the concession stand.
Yes, it is. It's a good crowd.
You were the expert on that and getting the people the gate. And I want to ask you a question. This is something I've been wanting to ask you for years. I just realized I've never asked you. What is the biggest crowd you ever had here for a play?
5,500.
5,500? That's more than we have in the town, Coach.
Right.
We have 5,100 here in Williamston, 22,000. Wow. Well, I remember growing up, we didn't have Roanoke at 95, the biggest crowd. So 5,500. Bubba is the numbers guys, you know, Coach, back at our studios. So there you go, Bubba. 5,500, the most we've ever had for a home game, and that was a big one. All right. There's the kickoff. It's back, running it back for Martin County at the 33 years. Anthony Killebrew, number 7, he got it back to the 33, Coach. So nice, decent return there, and here we go. Let's go.
County women's tennis winning the 1A Four Rivers Conference.
How about that? Tennis team winning. Chase Connor, who does a nice job. He is the travel and tourism director for Martin County, a friend of mine, and Chase does an excellent job. And he's already recruiting my kids to play tennis, Coach. You know the tennis courts are in my neighborhood.
All three of mine played tennis.
Of course, your oldest daughter, Hope, and I went to school together. A great tennis player. I remember her being great at tennis. And Dee Dee Mills in that crowd. All right. Snap right up the middle at about the 38-yard line. They couldn't stop him. 5:26 to go. Athletes on both sides, both defenses are having a hard time stopping these athletes, Coach. No surprise, right?
Yes. The athletes have got great speed.
No doubt about it. Excited to bring Martin County football to you every single week as you're listening to it on the Sports Objective. Like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell. You'll know every time we're doing this great broadcast every Friday night at 6:40. Airtime kickoff at 7. Another run up the middle. We're getting close to the Shepard. His name is being called again. No surprise, Coach. You give it to him. I didn't. He picked up a couple yards there. You don't think he has anything, and he still manages to get yardage.
I direct snap it.
Direct snap it to him. All right.
Lincoln Riley did that to Carolina. To Breon Allen.
Man, Breon Allen, one of a great back. Great back for East Carolina. 4 minutes to go. All right. Man in motion. Snap. And a keeper by the quarterback. He's going. He's got yards. Oh, my goodness. Down to the 48-yard line of Washington County. That was straight up the middle, Coach.
Yep. It was a Wildcat formation. And it was he did the right thing.
Coach Asim McGill is taking over for duties as head coach. If you did not hear earlier, Coach Sartain is, we got a player down, number 11 for Martin County. Coach Sartain had to resign due to health reasons. We pray really hard for Coach and his family, and hope he gets better. We're looking here. Coach McGill has done a great job with this program over the years. He had moved up to Martin County Athletic Director, but Coach, like you said, the team will be in good shape since he already has head coaching experience at a high level and knows this county and this area very well.
Yes, he does. He does.
All right, Bass Knight is up. Thank goodness, walking on his own. Dean McCall of Ronix Therapy Services, and one of your speaking to disciples, Mark Holliday. He played for you, and he's I know you called him Old Holiday. I've been teasing him the last few weeks, Coach. Old Holiday out there. Old Holiday. How many years was he with you, Coach? He's been with the football team for I don't even know how long. 30 years, 25.
I believe it. You're right.
After he graduated, I think he stayed with you, didn't he?
He stayed with me. Mark was the announcer with Jimmy Brown.
All right, here we go. Martin County for Martin. And they're trying. He's trying to make a room. There he is. Killebrew, he's going. He's got speed. He makes a cut to the left. Nice touchdown saving tackle. That's what you're talking about, that speed, Coach.
Speed.
Shepard.
Speed is important.
I think you might be seeing him play at the next level. We'll see. I believe he's only a sophomore, Coach. Beautiful thing is we got him for a couple more years.
That's good. I'd rather see him play D1 than
like a
D2.
Wildcat.
Yeah.
3 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Appreciate you joining us. You're listening to Martin County Football. Another run. And they're just chipping away like we talked about. If they can get another score here, Coach, that puts it back and at least where you're within reach of the game. You only down 2 scores, but you got to score here first. The timeout, we got a player down is Dean McCall, Mark Holiday back. They're getting a lot of action tonight, Coach.
Yes,
not a good thing.
No, it's not good.
3 minutes and 6 seconds to go. 34 Washington County Panthers, 14 for Martin County football, so a 20-point lead. And right now, hopefully that will not break the momentum. You don't want to see that. About it, the Dean McCall looks like he's about at the 9-yard line where the player's hurt.
Yes, he's Dean's knee down is at the 9-yard line.
Not what you want to see. We love the game, but this is one of the parts of the game where we don't like to see is, we'll see there, he's back. Dean McCall and Mark Holiday are standing up around the player, the injured player. I can't see the numbers from here. Our very own Charles Smith is also a spotter. He's trying to help us out, Coach.
I think it's number 65, but I'm not 100% sure.
We think it's number 65. Justin Webb. The homecoming king that's not the way to celebrate being homecoming king, Coach. We'll see about that all right, he's standing up. He's standing on his own. And again, 3 minutes and 6 seconds left to go in the third quarter. And let's see if he can walk. Oh, he's limping. Very it looks like that little, is it left foot?
Ladies and gentlemen, number 65,
Justin Webb, 65, Coach. And
working it hard.
there's Mark Holiday on the left, and left is Dean McCall as they're coming back to the sideline. two dedicated individuals when it comes to medical responders, and of course, Dean is the head of the owner of Roanoke Therapy Services. I grew up with obviously knowing Earl Barnard, and Earl retired. And Dean was an employee and took over the practice a few years ago. So I know it's in good hands.
I know it. Earl Barnard was one of a kind, and Dean, I met him at a Rotary Club last year. I was speaking at the Rotary Club. He's a class guy.
Class act, no doubt about it.
And we've got second down.
All right, here we go. Second down and 7. 3 minutes to go. The clock is running. All right, here we go. Man in motion on the left side. He's got the ball. He's got some speed. And was that a... He's still going, and touchdown! Martin County. Killebrew, number 7, coach. They're back in the game.
Jet sweep.
That jet sweep to the left side, 34-20. So it's a 2-score game. 2:51 left to go in the third quarter. All right. I would take it they're going for 2, coach. Let's see. Here they go going for the 2-point conversion. 2:51 to go. There it is. Flip it over.
And we got 2 more points.
2 more points. All right, 34-22, coach. What do you think?
I think anytime you got speed like that,
You got a chance, right?
you got a chance.
I told you, I think I was a junior in high school when you said, David, you can't coach speed. In fact, I was talking to Mark about you on Tuesday night. You know, Mark does the concessions for the rec games, and he had a little cart. I told him it reminded me when you used to sell candy to us high school students at the break. I said, now we're the guys selling the candy.
Yeah, you used to sell
That
candy.
5th or 6th period.
Yeah.
We had about a 10-minute break in high school back in the day, and Coach brought that candy cart out, and he knew that people like me were great customers. You know, Charles is a class of 88, even though he didn't graduate. We adopted him.
What?
We adopted you, the class of 88, right?
Yes.
And so he would have been a senior coach when we were freshmen. But he didn't go to Williamston High, but we still claim him as a Tiger coach. Charles is one of the best men you'll ever meet. 2:51 left to go. We're seeing right here, if there's some way, you're not going to onside kick it, but I'm not at the high school level. All right, here we go. Referee blows the play into... No! Line drive. Oh, my goodness. Touchback. Man, that was a nice line drive kick, Coach.
Yes, it was.
All right, 2:51 left to go in the third quarter. And like we said, we need a big defensive stand. And this is a ball game, Coach. The Martin County's not out of this game.
No, and they need a goal line stand and make Washington County punt and block that punt.
Well, I'll tell you one thing right now. There feels to be like an energy on this Martin County team here in the third quarter that we didn't really see much of in the first half.
No, we didn't. We didn't.
All right, here we go. Washington County quarterback under center, man in motion on that right side. And he comes with it. And look at that. He breaks it. 2 tackles. It's going to be holding. Coach is going to be holding on that right side. He's making a huge run, all for nothing. It's all for nothing. As there was a hold on the right side, I saw it. Yeah. Holding on about the 22-yard line. It's coming back. We talk about all the time here. A nice run there, coach, and you're shaking your head because it was holding on that right side. There you go. Yep. I saw it. I couldn't see the number, but I saw the hold. It was pretty blatant there, coach.
It was, and it's like I said, penalties and the kicking game will get you beat.
What a huge run, and you're a player, and you're like all the way down to deep into the territory for Martin County, and another score you can put on the board instead. Now you're looking all the way back at is that 20-yard line? He's moving in 20. No, wow. All the way back. But coach talking about a goal line stand. Well, it's not quite there, but still they're all the way back to the 13-yard line. You want to talk about, they were down to what, about the 20, 17, somewhere down there. And now, instead of being to the 20 of our end for Martin County football, it's down to about the 17 deep in their own territory is Washington County. Timeout, Washington County. Coach, this is crazy. You were talking about that, and you make such a great point about penalties. Look at that. That you talk about a huge difference there. You have a chance to score there. Your own, Martin County 17, and now they're at their own 17.
And it's lost yardage. You can't compete with coming out is as hard as getting in, and you got to come out.
Glad to have you here tonight, Coach. We got us a ball game, 2:20 left here in the beautiful fall. There's nothing like it, Coach. Friday night football. You know how much I love it.
I love Friday night football. And Friday night should be for high school only.
Absolutely, and Coach, 71 degrees right now, Coach. Beautiful October evening, fall evening. And I tell you what, you're right about that, Coach, because how many times you look around, how many times are you going to get this much participation in a community? High school football brings people out together, all together.
I argued about it when East Carolina, I wouldn't let recruiters recruit.
Under Coach Logan, right?
Yeah, under Steve Logan. And he wanted me to keep letters coming.
All right, here's the snap off to that left side. And get a few yards there, but Coach, second down and about 17. This is exactly, Coach, if you're Martin County, this is exactly what we needed, where they had that big penalty and we can keep them deep in their own territory. We get a stop here, a punt. We're going to have decent field position. We can score again. But we got to get the stop first.
Right.
All right, 1:47 left in the third quarter. We have a second down and 13, Coach. So we gotta find a big play here on defense. Charles Smith is calling on the defense right now. Calling on the defense for a stop is Charles Smith. Oh my goodness, Charles! Look at that, Charles Smith. Charles Smith wanted a big play. He got it, Coach.
Yeah, he got it.
They ran to that right side, and there was nothing there.
You run the left side if you got any sense.
Got a player down for Martin County. And once again, Roanoke Therapy Services, Dean McCall, Dr. Dean McCall, and Mark Holliday.
Yep.
We'll start charging them. Miss Joyce, that great lady that's on the front row down there, Coach, on the front row, that's Miss Joyce, and she makes some of the best breakfast items at Porky's Backyard Barbecue. I can't wait to take you out to breakfast there. You know you're not going to pay anything, right, with Coach Holliday and myself will go take care of your breakfast. And soon we're going to have a book signing. Coach is tell everybody you got some book signings coming up where we have the injured player now.
I have a book signing Tuesday at the Kiwanis Club in Washington.
All right.
And I have a Rotary Club in Greenville with Rusty Holiday.
Alex Suarez, 63, was the injured player. He's walking. A lot of these players, I don't know if it's cramps. I think it's cramps because if they were really hurt, they wouldn't be able to walk. He's putting weight on it. 1:14 left to go. Do you have any in Williamston coming up? Or if not, we're going to have to get a couple for you.
I have one at Porky's.
Yeah.
Two Saturdays ago.
All right, here we go. (34-22). 1 minute left. 1 minute left. Need a big stand here. Third down and 16. All right, running to the left side there is Washington County. And the clock is 4th down. That was a big play, Coach.
Yeah, it was.
Because still 4th and 12. You're definitely punting in this situation if you're Washington County. And we're probably going to get the ball, I would suspect, at midfield at the worst. Maybe, hey, with the speed we have, you might get a short field situation here. Short yardage. And it takes a Martin County bounce. Oh, my goodness. And it's the 40-yard line. That was weird. Was that off the side of his foot? Or? I'm not sure. It looked like it was an odd. That ball, the way that the rotation on that ball was really odd, Charles.
Yeah, that was. I'm not even sure what to call that.
And the ball was like sideways, Coach. I didn't know how to, as I was seeing the ball to try to describe it, I didn't know how to describe that. All right, 10.3 seconds, Coach. You take a shot right here or not? To catch him off guard?
I believe you do.
With the speed we have, maybe you could throw a pass. I'm more aggressive than most people, Coach. I don't know, but I like to catch people off guard. All right, there's Shepard in the backfield. You would like to think that he's behind Killebrew. All right, 10 seconds. All right, so it's going to be a pass. There it is. Oh, deep, overthrew it, but he read my mind, Coach.
Yeah, he read mine.
Well covered, and it was overthrown, but I think that still gives you 4.4 seconds, so you got one more play here in the quarter for 2nd down and 10.
I'd run it.
I agree. Now that you got when you got those athletes, and you're in 4-down territory, don't you think, Coach?
Yeah, you're in definitely 4-down territory.
You got the ball at the 40-yard line of Washington County, and you're down. Not. I guess it is 2 scores, 12 points. All right, here we go. 4.4 seconds left of the third quarter. And they got trips to the right, and it looks like timeout. Is that timeout? Timeout, Martin County. Coach McGill didn't like what he saw. Smart play there by Coach. If they look kind of disoriented there, like they didn't know what play to run.
Well, you save your timeout for the fourth quarter. And you tell defensive timeout in the first half. Anytime in the first half.
Appreciate you listening tonight here on YouTube and Facebook. Don't forget to like our Facebook page, The Sports Objective, and also follow us on YouTube. our YouTube channel. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell. And every Friday night at 6:40, Coach and I will be with you as it's 34 Washington County, 22 for Martin County. Martin County, though, is driving and has good field position at the 40-yard line. Second down and 10. This is the last play of the third quarter coming up. But you feel like that our guys have got a shot, especially if you can do something right here. And you know that you got plenty of time in the fourth quarter, so don't do anything crazy right here. All right, the referee blows the play in, man in motion, and they give it to Shepard. He's got a nice run there, and he gets it to the 30-yard line, Coach. All right, you hear the siren, the end of the third quarter. 9:15 Eastern time here. Glad to be with you. I'm Dave Richmond, along with the legendary Harold Robinson, of course, of Williamson High fame and East Carolina fame, and Shrine Bowl coach, author. He's done it all. He's a great father, husband. I've got behind me, I've got Sir Charles Smith doing a great job on site, engineer. Back in our TSO studios is Bubba Rosenbaum. Bubba, thank you, brother. We appreciate you. Coach and I, Mike Bennett, you know what he told me? He said that I look like Forrest Gump. I ran so fast to the bathroom.
You'll be surprised how much you and Bubba do for high school athletes.
Thank you. He's, of course, coach in the western part of the state in China Grove and Rowan County, not too far for the Charlotte area. And Bubba, great guy. I tell you what, if we had a lot of Rosenbaums out there, we would be like Notre Dame as far as the support they give. Unless it's like Antarctica where you play a football game, the Rosenbaums coach are going to find a way to get to the game. I love them. Great family. And I just wish we lived closer because we're really good friends, and appreciate you, Bubba, so much. Unsung hero for the Sports Objective. He reached out to me, Coach, the first month that I had the podcast, and he's been a lifesaver.
Well, Jeff Connors has a podcast.
He does. Absolute empowerment. Coach C does a great job. I'm a huge fan of Coach C personally, professionally. I want to thank Coach for all he did for East Carolina, just like the man to my right. It's really cool when you have Coach Harold Robinson, because he was the athletic director and high school football coach here and at East Carolina, his alma mater and mine. All right, Martin County with the ball. Screen pass to the wide receiver. He's got the ball. It's up. He's still going. And look, he's going all the way. Anthony Killebrew. Lucky 7, Anthony Killebrew. 10 seconds is all off the clock of the fourth quarter. And, Coach, we really got a ball game now.
Yeah, you got one. I tell you, with speed, like you seeing, it's
all of a sudden, it was a 20-point game, Coach, and now it's a 6-point game.
Yes, it is.
All right, don't go anywhere. If you're a football fan like we are, you got yourself a great game. And I'm going to tell you something right now. Here they go for the 2-point conversion, Coach. What you seeing?
Let's go, Marco!
He's going to roll out to the right, and he just falls down. Washington County was all over. They're number 12 for Washington County, the Panthers. But 34 Washington County, the Panthers. 28 Martin County football. I tell you what, Coach, I want to put on some pads and play now. I'm fired up.
Yeah, it's a game.
What do you tell Coach McGill right now? What are you telling these great players? You're back in the game. Just keep it going.
Don't make mistakes and score every time we got the ball.
And the other thing is, Coach, this is a time on the clock where you and I all season long have noticed where the players, the conditioning of the players. It'll be interesting to see. I know you're tired. That's what I would tell them. I know you're tired right now, but this is where the want to comes in and kicks in, Coach.
Yep, it is. And
because they're tired in Washington County also. They're tired, and we're tired. They're tired also. So who wants to win this game? All right, 11:50 left to go here in the game in the fourth quarter. 34 Washington County and Martin County just scored. If you're just joining us, we have ourselves. Tell everybody to turn it over to YouTube and Facebook on the Sports Objective. All right, Bass Knight's kicking off left to right. All right, here's the kicking team for Martin County. Kicking off a nice end over kick. Oh my goodness, it goes back to the 5 and it goes in touchback. Nice kick. Nice kick there. 11:50 to go. Bass Knight booted that one, Coach.
Yes, he did.
All right, here we go for nice. That's exactly what you wanted. You didn't want to have a special teams play, and they have the ball at the 20-yard line, and the referee will blow that play in just a second. All right, here they come to the line of scrimmage. We'll see what Washington County can do here, right to left. They've got 80 yards to go to pay dirt. Martin County feeling some momentum here. Here they go, Coach. You've got twins to the left, and the right side is one back. And Martin County, Ronald Pugh. What can you say about Ronald Pugh, Coach?
Ronald Pugh is a great one, and he has done a great job tonight.
No doubt about it. 11:35 left in this ball game as that clock is rolling down as Washington County has the ball, and that's at the 23, their own 23-yard line. Second down at 7. Hey, Martin County only giving up 3 yards right there as we're looking as Washington County rather has to go right to left. Two big football programs here tonight, and man, this is like a heavyweight fight. Washington County got up by 20, 34-14, but all of a sudden two quick scores. The snap, low snap going to the right side. Not much there. It looked like he was going to turn the corner, but Martin County said, no, sir.
You got to go to the left side.
Okay. They went to the right, but you're saying go to the left. All right, there's Dean McCall, running therapy services. Mark Holliday, the medical responder, going out. We've got a player down. Yet again, a lot of cramps tonight. 71 degrees still currently. Okay, he's getting up even. Yep, he's limping a little bit, but most likely a cramp, right, Coach?
Right.
And does that come down to conditioning, Coach, for cramps?
Yes, it comes down a lot of conditioning. And what you eat.
Well, they tell them about that. Right.
And what you eat during the day. And
like a pregame meal.
Yeah.
Killebrew is one of the best athletes on the team. You don't want to. He's fine. Number 7 with that last touchdown. Boy, that was. You want to talk about a spark? This crowd went nuts, and I'm looking everywhere. Amazing crowd. This day and age, it's really sad, Coach, to see bigger cities and places, but you have the small towns like Plymouth and Williamston that have still a lot of pride in their football teams.
Yes, it does. Athletic program.
Mm-hmm. All right, here they are. So, oh, man, over the left side. There we go. He got some yards on that. It didn't look like he had much there, but, Coach, he made something out of nothing. Martin County was there, but they didn't do a good job tackling, did they, Coach?
No, they didn't.
10 minutes and 27 seconds left to go. 34, Washington County, the Panthers 28 for your Martin County football team. I'm Dave Richmond, along with my dear friend and the legendary coach, Harold Robinson. What a great. Here it is, Coach. You feel it. The band is playing louder. The cheerleaders are loud. It's 4th down and 6. All right. I can't believe they're going for it. They're going for it on 4th and 6. Oh, my goodness. He had a man wide open, and that's why you don't go for it on 4th and 6, Coach. Oh, my. I thought they were going to punt the football. Huge break. If you're a Martin County football team fan, Martin County, the Marco fan, this is the break you were looking for. It looked like I told you that there was a lot of time. Coach told you there was speed. They went for it deep in their territory. I can't believe it. And they did have the right play called, but that's why you don't do it, because he overthrew the pass, Coach.
Yep, right. That's right. And they should have kicked it.
You make Martin County earn it when you know Shepherd on one play or a few plays. I think if I'm right here, I'm going to take a shot. What about you, Coach?
I'm going to take a shot. You got man-to-man.
You got twins to the left and right, Shepherd in the backfield.
And you got free safety over the top.
All right, here we go. 10-13 left of this game. Man in motion and a misdirection, and it's going around to the right side. And a Shepherd again down to about the 18-yard line, Coach. Again, I'm in shock with that fourth down call. I'm one of the most aggressive people you know, but deep in your territory when you only have a one-score lead, it's not like that was the last play of the game or that you have to keep it going. All right, here's the call, or misdirection again. Shepherd down. He's got a nice. He's still running. He's still running all the way down. Is that down about the 6-yard line? 9:35 left to go. Move those chains. Jaquavion Shepherd, Mitchell Griffin, Landon Griffin, Wade Griffin, Mike Drew, and Andy Ure, the chain gang. They're moving those chains. Mike Bennett says, move those chains. Our great PA announcer and friend to my left. I appreciate him so much. I'm going to try to match his passion right now. All right. Here we go. Man in motion. And a quarterback keep. And he's down to he's close, second, 2-yard line. He's got a couple yards to go.
He's so close.
But yet so far away. All right, just under 9 minutes to go, Coach. You're about the 2-yard line. What are you calling here? You got your headset on.
Straight dive.
All right. Coach is calling for a straight dive, everybody.
You don't go lateral. You don't go.
When you have the talent we do on offense, Coach, you're right. You don't try to do anything fancy. They can't stop it. So if man in motion, the snap, got it, and touchdown, Martin County! What a comeback! Oh my goodness, 8:22 to go. Trying to figure out who got that score. It's a tie ball game. Can you believe that, Coach? It's 34-34, 8:22 to go. And you talked about it. You said you're never out of a game when you have speed.
You're never out of it. Last year, it was the same way. And this year, it's the same way.
They're going for the extra point. All right. They're going for the extra point. Here's the snap. It's up, and it is good! 35! Martin County 34, Washington County, the Panthers. I'm trying not to lose my voice, Coach, but what an exciting game.
It's an exciting game. But remember, Washington County has the football last.
That's right. And also, they're a well-coached football team. We always talked about that. And, man.
What a comeback, Dave.
It's really incredible that I can't believe they went for that fourth down that they didn't have to go for, Charles.
I was shocked on that. I really was. I probably would have had them go ahead and just punt the ball.
They needed to punt the ball.
Defense to make them drive the whole length.
They've been watching too much Madden with Charles playing Madden video games and trying crazy stuff, and that's what happened. Charles is trying to draw up something crazy on fourth down, to keep the drive alive, but deep in the 17-yard line, punt that ball away, baby.
Tyreek Hill when you need him.
Exactly. All right, 8:22 left in this game. What a wild game, the Wild Wild West in Williamston. Martin County football kicking left to right. This is one heck of a game. Don't go anywhere. We're on the edge of our seats. I'm sure you are. We got a lot of people listening. Thank you so much on YouTube and Facebook tonight on the Sports Objective. All right, here's the kick left to right. It is a nice end-over-end kick to the Washington County at the 10, the 15, the 20. He's up to the 30. He's got some room around to the left. He's got the 40 and knocked out of bounds at the 46-yard line. Uh-oh. No need for that. No need for that. There's some extracurricular activities on the Martin County sideline. Officials did a nice job, Coach. You always worry. I know you stood on that sideline many, many years. You don't need that right now when you just took the lead.
Calm the team down.
All right, 8:13 to go. If you're just joining us, what a wild comeback as Martin County was down 34-14, and all of a sudden now with 8:13 left to go in this ball game, 35. Wow, they're bringing the ball back. Must have been a block in the back. I didn't see it, but that's why I'm up here with Coach and not down on the sidelines or on the field. Holding on Washington County.
Yes.
Coach, isn't it amazing? We were talking about momentum, how all of a sudden now things are going well for Martin County. They were in the first half, everything was going right for Washington County. And that's why you play 4 quarters. And man, oh man, Coach, they are all the way down. They're spotting the ball about the 16-yard line, Coach.
Yes, and it's hard to get it out.
All right, here we go. Washington County moving right to left as we are seeing what this defense can. Ronald Pugh call a great defense. I know you will, my friend. All right, here we go. And they're 2-back set, and they're running there. They got a few yards, about 4 yards on the play. It looks like about 8 minutes to go in this ball game. Second down. It looks like about 2nd and 6, Coach, coming up.
Yeah, it's 2nd and 6. And I would run the same play.
Yeah, Martin County is doing better, but still with the athletes they have, they might be able to break one open, and all of a sudden then they take a 6-point lead. All right, here we go. Coming back up to the line of scrimmage is Washington County again, moving right to left at the 20-yard line. 2nd down and 6 as the snap. Oh, the fumble on the play. No, he was. I'm sorry. He fell tackle for way back. Anthony Killebrew, one of the best athletes, and his speed coach, and he got. I thought it was a fumble, but it was not. The running back fell on the ball, or was the quarterback actually did at the 15-yard line? They lost 4 on that play. 3rd down and 10. 7 minutes to go. Huge drive and possession for Washington County. All right, they got trips to, twins to the left and right. It's a passing play. And he's just going to throw it. Wow. He just threw it away. There was nothing there. Threw it away. Great D by Martin County. I want to say Williamston so bad. 6:42. I bet you they punted this time, Coach.
I bet they punted too.
Coach is still shaking his head over the last decision to go for it on 4th down. I wish I had a camera where I could have taken a picture with Coach looked and saw they were going for it, and he thought they were punting it like I did, and they went for it. And it was the right play call, but the problem is it has to be automatic, and that quarterback overthrew that wide receiver. Yeah, it looks like they were. I think they were trying to get us off sides. I hope that's the case. They called a timeout. Washington County. Coach, would they really try it again? And they've got 10 yards to go for the first down.
No.
I hope not. Well, actually, I hope they will do it, and we'll get another score.
Exactly.
Hey, I forgot. I'm the voice. Hey, I'm calling this for Martin County.
Supposed to be impartial here, Dave. That's what I thought. But
Well, we're not CBS or NBC or ESPN. The Charles Smith Network, CSN.
oh, is that what it is? Oh man.
Actually, we're TSO, the Sports Objective Network.
Man, no wonder the ratings are going down. It's mine.
Oh man. 6:42 left in this ball game. What a night, Coach! What a night. The electricity, the band, everything is better now.
Yeah.
You hear those cheerleaders? They're fired up like we talked about. It's something, and I tell you what, let's give kudos to Coach McGill. He's been working with his team this week. They could have easily, with Coach Sartain's health problems, they could have easily just thrown in the towel, so to speak. And they're playing their tails off, not only for Coach McGill, but I'm sure for Coach Sartain as he retired today. And so let's see what we got here. 4th down and 10, punting the ball. There's a punt. Oh, it's off the side of his foot. And they got a bounce, though. A big break for Washington County. 48-49, actually, of Washington County. But not a good kick, but they did get the bounce, Coach. All right. 6:31 to go. Coach, we have a 1-point lead. You got the ball in the territory. It's barely in Washington County territory. What you doing?
Stick it down the throat.
Shepard to the left, Shepard to the right, pass.
Right up the middle.
Yeah, exactly. Left, right, middle, pass. You going to run some clock?
No.
Go ahead and score. Are y'all ready for this? We're ready for it. I tell you what, this place, if Coach, we can hold on to get a win, this place is going to explode, and rightfully so. We got a lot of great fans. I want to give a shout out to all the fans that are here tonight, Coach. Hale Robinson is the reason why we've got this fan base, loyal fans here, and they have been on the edge of their seats. I've been watching them. They're not going anywhere. All right, here we go. Left to right is Martin County. Man in motion. The snap, Killebrew. There's Shepard. Oh, he's going to the left.
Oh, my
He's
God.
going. Oh, man. Shoestring tackle. Fast night there. Went to that left side, Coach. Quarterback keep. What a play call there by McGill. Now give it to Shepard. On the chain game tonight, my good buddy from the class of 91, Mitchell Griffin, Landon Griffin, Wade Griffin, Mike Drew, and Andy Ewer moving those chains yet again. 6 minutes left in this ball game. Martin County threatening to score again. Man in motion, a direct snap, and still got some yardage there, about 4 yards. About a 27-yard line. Bass Knight, 2nd down and 6, I believe, coming up.
Second down. Let's
Yep.
go.
2nd down and 6, 5:40 to go, Coach. You're feeling pretty good right now, deep in the territory right now. No mistakes, right? No mistakes in the 27.
No mistake.
Protect the ball.
Protect that football. As the clock moving down, you definitely don't want it clinging to. You've got a 1-point lead. Don't take your eyes off the ball. Keep your eyes on the prize of winning this football game. There's the snap. Shepard off to the left there. Right there, though, nothing there. He probably looks like he lost a yard. Yep. 3rd down and 7. What you got, Coach?
I play on the outside.
Okay. Play on the outside here. That's what Coach is calling 3rd down and 7. Just under 5 minutes left in this ball game. Martin County football 35. The Washington County Panthers 34. It's a nail biter. Everybody's. It's like normally this crowd is really loud, but I think they're like just on pins and needles right now, Coach. 3rd down. You got a great crowd here tonight. Man in motion. The handoff to the right side. He's got some room. He's moving, and down to the 15-yard. He's close. I think he got it. Coach, I think he got the 1st down. Yeah. He did. Move those chains, chain gang. Killebrew again. That sweep to the right, Coach. Oh, my goodness. What a play. 4 minutes to go. Make that 4:18 to be exact. And they're going to take their sweet time as the play clock is 20, 19, 18, 17.
4 minutes to go in the competition. Homecoming 2023.
This is a great night, especially if you can score here.
Friday night football.
Down to 5, 4, 3, man in motion, snap, nice. And quarterback keep. Right up the middle, down to the 10-yard line, Coach. Got about, 5 yards on that?
Yeah. At least 5.
Yeah, 342.
Right up the middle. Reaching the red zone.
All right. Second down coming up, 3:34.
What a night for homecoming. Really and truly, what a night for
This has been a
homecoming
heck of
for
a
them.
football game.
Yeah.
Last year, you were here, Coach, when we got blown out by Tarboro. It was not a good night for homecoming. The difference is this year, what a heck of a 2 rivals right down the road, 30 minutes for Plymouth on 64. Second down and 5 coming up, 3:15 to go. You've got twins to your left, twins to your right. Man in motion. Shepard's going to get the ball. He's on the left side. He cuts back. Up, no. All right. You kicking a field goal here or you're going for it? You going for it, Coach?
It's 3rd and 5.
Don't bring up 3rd down.
Oh, it's 3rd down. I'm sorry. I'm going crazy. All right. I'm glad I made a mistake there. 2:20, 2:44. 3rd down and 7 coming up, Coach. What you got on your headset? What you calling?
I'm throwing a shuttle pass. Hit flanker screen.
Okay. Flanker screen, Coach. All right. Here they come to the line of scrimmage. We're going to see what they do. 2:25 left on the clock. 35 Martin County, 34 Washington County. Deep at the 10-yard line is Martin County threatening to score. The keeper, Bass Knight keeping it, and he's very close. You better go for it. You got to go for it.
Yeah, you're right there.
You're really close.
Burn the clock out.
And if you don't make it, you got them pinned deep. Coach, it's 4th and 1. We knew it was close. At the 4th down, 1 yard to go. Hey, that clock. Hey, Coach, it's down to 147. You can get it down to about 127 on this play. Kudos to Coach McGill. Oh, that's offsides.
What a
Oh, my goodness. Automatic first down. That's the ball game right there. Just about, Coach. 133, and we have a first down.
Yes.
Speaking of mistakes, that was a costly mistake, and most likely the ball game. We'll see. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but the clock is down to 123. As long, exactly like Charles said.
Yeah, protect that ball. Whatever you do not fumble.
All right, here we go, Coach. As Charles said, protect the football here. 117. Timeout on the field.
On first down, we have a timeout.
Man, I'm telling you, this is everybody's on pins and needles. This crowd is great, but I think they're as shocked like we are because this place is getting ready to erupt. 117, and I tell you what's great, Coach, is this football team, as we talked about on air and off air, 2-4, but they are a lot better than 2-4. That's not a cliche or me being nice. And look here, this is a nice win if they can. We're 77 seconds away from victory.
Benny Swift and I talked about it at halftime. They have speed.
Right, and you know how much Benny has been around sports all of his life like you. And I tell you what, here we go, Coach. 1st and 10, 35, Martin County, 34 for the Panthers of Washington County, 77 seconds left. We got the Sports Center theme going with the band. Alicia Cardwell does a great job with the band. our great cheerleaders. Oh, they're going victory formation. Okay. All right, that play clock is down to 30 seconds. Oh, yeah, they've only got about one or two more snaps and they can win this game, Coach. It's down less than a minute away from a victory. If you're just joining us, a miraculous comeback by Martin County, 35-34. It was 34-14, folks, and it was not looking good. But that's why you play 4 quarters. That's what Coach said. Here they are in victory formation. Second down. Oh, there's unsportsmanlike. The flags are coming up, Coach. As you were talking about, that 4th down call was too aggressive about the 17.
Kickoff return by Washington County.
Yep.
Was big.
It should.
There was some scuffling going on there.
Yeah, we're going to see what's going on.
Coach telling the team, go get to that sideline.
Please, hey, don't give them anything here. 34.7 seconds. You only have a 1-point lead, and you don't need to get penalties anyway. But this is not the time to lose your cool.
No.
All right, so 34.7 seconds, and this is a rival game, guys, and. Not to bring up negative things, but I see Coach Bobby Williams, and he knows, like we were talking about pregame, that both these schools, they have some bad blood, especially in basketball. There's extra law enforcement tonight here. It's homecoming. We don't need to have anything. He's just going to let the game roll out. Because of that, they're going to let the... Yeah. All right, 20 seconds to go left of this game. The clock is running. And listen to that crowd. Listen to the crowd. This place, the players are getting ready to shake hands. 35, Martin County, 34. Washington County, a huge victory tonight. Now Martin County goes to 3-4 on the season, Coach.
That's right, and they have a chance for a playoff berth. And if they keep playing like they did tonight, they got a chance.
No doubt about it. 9:45 on the clock here Eastern tonight. Everybody's very happy. We'll talk about a lot of celebration, and you feel like, Coach, there was a lot of tension is not the word, but people were, you have a 2-4 start, and you got about 4 games. We'll probably go 3-1. This is a game you needed tonight if you're going to go to the playoffs.
Yeah, you did. You need that game.
And there's a big celebration by Martin County on the heel end of the field, if you will, and rightfully so. You look at those players, defeated players there. Man, Coach, you've been on that sideline too when you blow a lead, and you can see how the defeat, the players on that sideline on the wayside, they're walking like they have 500 pounds on their back.
Yes, they do, and it'll be a long ride back to Plymouth.
Highway 64 East is going to be. I tell you, I've been on bus rides like that before. You can hear a pin drop.
Yes, you can.
What a night! Bubba Rosenbaum is a miraculous comeback, 35-34. Martin County football with a win. A big rival, Bubba, here. Especially like we said with Bobby Williams basketball, there was a lot of issues we had in Plymouth last year. There are people that are on the basketball team that play football and vice versa. So we were worried about that. There was extra law enforcement tonight. But right now, all smiles here in Martin County and Williamston as the big final. We'll give it to you one more time, Bubba. We'll pass it back to you. 35, Martin County 34 for Washington County. You heard it all right here on the Sports Objective Network. And Bubba, we'll pass it back to you. Thanks, man.
Yeah, appreciate it, Dave. What a comeback, rallying from down 34-14 late in the third quarter for that 35-34 victory over Washington County. And as you and Coach Robinson said, it's just a matter of all the what ifs for Washington County relinquishing that 20-point lead, and hats off to Martin County and that staff for sticking with it and rallying from down 20 points with just a little over a quarter to play tonight. A few folks chiming in with comments. I appreciate Justin Butts providing us an update. 42-0, East Duplin took down North Lenoir tonight. I believe that was the game that you called correct, Justin. And then taking a look here in the western part of the state, we'll provide you with an update on North Davidson and Oak Grove. As I mentioned, Oak Grove off to an excellent start this season. North Davidson, not so much. Black Knights had really struggled, and they trailed 10-0 at halftime, and Oak Grove was able to go on to the 31-7 victory tonight in Midway. Dave, are you still with us? Dave and Charles, if you're still around, we'll go over a few other scores. Otherwise, appreciate everyone tuning in tonight. What a game it was. Once again, Martin County 35, Washington County 34, and you heard it all right here on the
You've been listening to Martin County football on the Sports Objective. Tune in all season long as Dave Richmond and Coach Harold Robinson bring you all the action. Listen to the archive of tonight's game on YouTube, Facebook, and most places podcasts are found. Follow us on social media at the Sports OBJ on X, at the Sports Objective on Instagram and TikTok. Like and follow our Facebook page and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Join us next Friday night for more Martin County football right here on the Sports Objective.